As a Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, first allow me to thank you. And as they said, when Speaker Marende in 2009 made his Solomonic ruling on the issue of the leader of government business, you as today, Honorable Speaker, also ranks among as those rulings that are informed by Solomonic wisdom. And Honorable Speaker, it also ranks among rulings that would have a win-win situation for those in the minority party and for those who serve under the Jubilee Party. Honorable Speaker, I also did note your concern. And indeed, I had also noted the same concern, Honorable Speaker, when last week I saw senior leaders of this House, like the leader of minority and his deputy, in a way attempt to disparage the office of the Speaker, and I found it to be completely out of order, and I thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the guidance that you have afforded the leader of minority and his deputy not to engage in matters that would look to be disparaging the office of the Speaker or the conduct of the person of the Speaker outside the chamber without even in the chamber without a substantive motion, Honorable Speaker. Yes. To Honorable Speaker, I will also not want to comment on the conduct of one Jeremiah Kioni and the letter that you have said had, I can't remember the words you used, not unprintable.
And palatable.
The rambling letter, Honorable Speaker. Yes. I will not want to also restrain myself from commenting on the rambling letter by the Honorable Jeremiah Kioni, who, as you have noted, is a former member of this House and ought to address the office of the Speaker and indeed any member of this House with the respect that they deserve, including the leader of minority. Honorable Speaker, to also congratulate the Honorable Mwenje on his accession to the office of Deputy Whip of the Azimio One Kenya Coalition. As I equally congratulate the Honorable Sabina Chege on her ascension to the office of Whip. And Honorable Speaker, you may note with your Solomonic wisdom, the Honorable Sabina Chege has now been elevated from a Deputy Whip to a substantive Whip. She now ranks the same with Whip Silvana Sosoro and Whip Junet Mohammed. The Honorable Mwenje now ranks as a Deputy Whip from being an ordinary member of Jubilee. But Honorable Speaker, I've heard what the Honorable Leader of Minority is asking. At what point do these changes take place? Honorable Speaker, it is my humble submission that the changes take effect today upon communication by the Speaker to the House, not the time when the Azimio One Kenya Coalition sought to change, because as you have clearly said, and I believe the leader of minority has listened to your very well reasoned ruling, that there were issues that stopped you from making that communication, including embargoes by a court case, which, as you have rightly said, has now been lifted following the conclusion of that matter in the Kiambu High Court. To Honorable Speaker, and in conclusion, would I be not, Honorable Speaker, because the only thing that was left lingering in my mind, just like the leader of minority had that issue on the time that your ruling takes effect, I also had an issue that was left lingering in my mind, that Jubilee as a party is now recognized as a parliamentary political party. 21 members within that party subscribe to the Jubilee faction that supports, and I hear the Honorable Kainan claim they are now 27. I do not know, because I'm a former member of Jubilee. I'm not a member of Jubilee now. So if there are 21 or 27 members of Jubilee who subscribe to the leadership of Sabina Chege and one faction, and who are disassociating themselves from Azimio One Kenya Coalition, the question that lingers in my mind, Honorable Speaker, can then the Honorable Mark Mwenje, as a member of the same Jubilee party, be a whip in Azimio One Kenya Coalition if Jubilee pretends to have left the Azimio One Kenya Coalition? Would that Honorable Speaker be putting the Honorable Member for Embakasi West in a very precarious situation, Honorable Speaker, because he may be construed to have defected from Jubilee political party to either ODM or Wiper that are members of the Azimio One Kenya coalition. Honorable Speaker, you know from your ruling on the issue on the question of majority and minority leadership in this House, the status of Azimio One Kenya coalition party, and indeed, Honorable Speaker, the act that brought to life Azimio One Kenya coalition as a political party is a matter that is still contentious to date. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, I would want to advise my good brother and friend Honorable Mwenje to celebrate with some caution, because he might be construed to have defected from Jubilee. And I am not sure he wants to get into a by-election. So celebrate with some caution, Honorable Speaker, and I thank you for your ruling.
Honorable members, I don't think I want to escalate this beyond where it is, because it amounts to debating the Speaker's ruling. I want us to proceed as follows. Mark Mwenje is the Deputy Whip of the Azimio Coalition with effect from today, not any other time. If there are any privileges and trappings of that office, they will land on him from today, not any other time. As to the issues raised by the Honorable Majority Leader and the Minority Leader, I'll not delve into those. The chips will lie where they fell, and we will proceed in the manner I've directed, and it is so ordered. Next order. Next order.
Order number 8, the National Youth Council Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 1 of 2023, second reading, question to be put.
Order, honorable members, order. Order, take your seats, honorable members. The House has not risen. Take your seats. Order, Honorable Gikaria. Order. Honorable members, will now put the question at order number 8, which is that the National Youth Council Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 1 of 2023 be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the National Youth Council Act.
Next order.
Order number 9, the Land Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 40 of 2022, second reading, question to be put.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order, honorable members, take your seats. Commissioner Macau, take your seat. Honorable members, I'll now put the question at order number 9, which is the Land Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 40 of 2022, be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Land Act 2012.
Next.
Order number 10, motion, nominee to one National Government Constituency Development Fund Committee.
Where is the chairman, Select Committee on the National Government Constituencies Development Fund? Musa Sirma. Majority Leader. Oh, it is your motion, Musa Sirma. Deputy. Yes.
Mr. Speaker,